graduates, family members, staff, and distinguished guests. My name is Sandy Leana, and as principal of La Vista La Sierra High Schools, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 2023-2024 commencement ceremony. I would like to ask La Vista High School graduate Vanessa Juarez and La Vista La Sierra teacher, Mr. Jonathan Lee, to join me for the Pledge of Allegiance and the playing of the national anthem.
Please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated. Thank you, Vanessa, for being my partner in the Pledge of Allegiance throughout this graduation season. And thank you, Mr. Lee, for that lovely rendition of the national anthem. Tonight is a celebration of student success, a night that reminds me how proud I am to serve as principal of these two award-winning schools. I am honored to have with us on stage this evening from the Board of Trustees of the Fullerton Joint Union High School District, board member, Mrs. Marilyn Bushey. Representing the district office is Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Ed Atkinson. And representing our campus leadership team are assistant principals, Mr. Fred Carr, and out on the field, Ms. Renee Gates and Mrs. Daphne Sloggett. Also, our La Vista La Sierra counselors, Mrs. Maria Castro, Mr. John Diaz, and Mrs. Laura Medina. and our La Vista La Sierra Student Intervention Liaison, Mr. Joel Medina. There is another group of people that I would like to introduce at this time. Would all the teachers and staff on the field and in the audience please stand and raise your hands? These are the dedicated professionals who provide the instruction, guidance, and encouragement that helped you get your learning on and absolutely powered you through to the finish line during this school year. I know you join me in thanking them for all that they did for you. You may be seated. Of course, it's important to remember that the graduates also had help from their family and friends in reaching their goals. Therefore, the class of 2024 would like to take this opportunity to thank those who have supported them throughout high school. Graduates, please stand and show your appreciation to your family and your friends. Thank you. You may be seated. This class, the class of 2024, is unique. Due to the pandemic, these students spent their freshman year in either distance or hybrid learning. This has had a profound impact on both their academic and social emotional learning. If not for the pandemic, some of these students would never have fallen behind in units and transferred to La Vista La Sierra. If not for the pandemic, some of these students would never have realized that they learned better independently and transferred to the iSierra Online Academy. And because of the pandemic, these students redefined themselves these last 3 years into students who make good choices, who focus on their goals, and who earn all their credit. They are here because they are resilient, and I am confident that the lessons they have learned during their unique high school years will serve them well in whatever comes their way in the future. I'd ask you to now take a look at your graduation program. Listed in the program are the names of the scholarship recipients from the La Vista La Sierra High School. These students' academic performance, integrity, productivity, and citizenship led to financial awards from our Staff Dollars for Scholars program, Alpha, the John Greek Lifelong Learner Organization, FSTO, Flock, the Assistance League of Fullerton, and the Fullerton Sunrise Rotary. All of our scholarship winners are wearing silver stoles in honor of their accomplishments. At this time, will our silver stole-wearing scholarship winners please stand to be recognized, and I'm going to call you out by name. You can all stand. Rahil Mohammadi, Mason Barney, Orlando Diaz, Rebecca Fuentes Ruiz, Najma Hassan Mohammed, Asma Mohammed, Evelyn Ortiz Canseco, Mariana Alfaro, June Hagan, Abubakar Diallo, Vanessa Juarez, Trinity Stone, Javier Duarte Vasquez, Natasha Urain, Brian Garcia Martinez, and Amarie Chiang. Congratulations. We are very proud of you, and you may be seated. Another group of students that are listed in the program and who I want to honor tonight are the principal honor roll graduates who maintained at least a 3.0 GPA during their time of attendance at La Vista La Sierra. All of the students who come to La Vista, and some who come to La Sierra, have experienced poor academic performance in the past. So earning a B average or higher is tangible proof that they started making better choices after entering our schools. In celebration of their good grades, they were given achievement medals to wear tonight. Can I have all 45 of our achievement medal-wearing principal honor roll students please stand? Please stand if you're wearing one of those medals. This is the largest number of principal honor roll students La Vista La Sierra has ever had. Good job, scholars. We are very proud of you, and you may be seated. 2023-2024 was a celebratory year for the Lions, starting with our Academy program, which received the prestigious Golden Bell Award from the California School Board Association. Academy is a school-wide intervention program that provides academic support, social-emotional learning, college and career readiness, and restorative practices to all of our students. This teacher-initiated and led program has resulted in an improved attendance rate, a reduction in the student discipline rate, and an increased rate for students on track for graduation. Of course, results like this do not happen without a team of teachers and staff behind it. In fact, several of our staff members received special recognition this year. Parenting Magazine named lead custodian Antonio Arenas and English teacher and department chair Gina Iglesias as 2023-2024 top 10 employees and teachers in Orange County. And teacher Chris Salcido received the 2023-2024 North Orange County SELPA Above and Beyond Award for the contributions he made to special education. Another area of commendation is La Vista La Sierra's focus on its 4 core values, which are 1, school-based mental health, including a staff trained in restorative practices and certified in trauma-informed instruction. 2, our continuous cycle of professional development and data collection on the 12 highly effective instructional practices. 3, our educational technology badging system. And 4, our focus on safety. A final point of pride in 2023-2024 was the La Vista La Sierra Science, Technology, Engineering, Arts, and Media, or STEAM program. With the award of a $40,000 Phelps grant, the Lions steamed all year long with upgraded materials for each classroom, school-wide competitions, demonstrations, and showcases in the fall and in the spring, and multiple interactive activities and field trips with community partners from the Muckenthaler Center, the Fullerton Library, Fullerton College, and Cal State Fullerton. And what does this mean to you, La Vista La Sierra graduates? It means that you can be proud of the school that you graduated from. These are 2 of the top performing continuation alternative high schools in the state, if not in the whole country. We offer unique experiences to prepare our students for college and career, like our after-school Fullerton College courses that give our students a chance to get a jump start on their college credits. We are also one of the only continuation alternative high schools with a middle college program where our students can earn high school and Fullerton College credit concurrently as part of their regular school day. This year, our students took Counseling 100 and Art 179. I love visiting the drawing class in particular to see the high caliber of art our students created. They demonstrated skill and talent, and the college professors agreed. Our students earned an average grade of a B in these dual enrollment classes, proving that La Vista La Sierra's students have what it takes to take on college. I would like these dual enrollment students who are wearing gold stoles to please stand to be recognized. If you're wearing a gold stole, please stand now. Great job, college students. You may be seated. Another group I would like to recognize this evening is the State Seal of Civic Engagement students. Can I ask these students who are wearing white stoles to stand? If you're wearing a white stole, please stand. These 31 students have demonstrated excellence in civics education and participation, an understanding of the United States and California Constitution and the democratic system of government by attending Fullerton City Council and school board meetings, volunteering in blood drives and food drives for homeless outreach, and completing Federal Emergency Management Agency FEMA courses on disaster preparedness. Congratulations. You may be seated. The next area to celebrate is the club culture we have at La Vista La Sierra. Research shows us that students who participate in extracurricular activities do better academically, behaviorally, and socially, so we are committed to providing a strong club culture on campus. The group that kickstarted all of this was ASB. Students joined ASB and enhanced campus life by organizing spirit weeks, quad activities, community service projects, and the prom. They became student ambassadors to build their leadership skills and enhance school-wide communication. They joined the sports club and competed successfully in flag football, basketball, and soccer games with other continuation high schools and dodgeball against each other. They joined Science Club to further engage in the world of science. They joined esports to compete in the video games that they love. They joined board game and chess club to unplug and play. They joined karaoke club and they sang their hearts out. They joined DIY club and explored their passion for arts and crafts. They joined music percussion club to rock away during breaks and lunch. And lastly, they joined video production to extend their knowledge in this field and to produce our weekly Lions Roar newscast. These students allowed themselves to be vulnerable by participating in these activities, and they reaped the benefits. I would like to ask all the students involved in the clubs and extracurricular activities that I just described, who are wearing the ASB stole, the ambassador medal, and a variety of different colored club cords, to stand and be recognized for their work this year. It's a lot of you, so please stand and take your moment. You may be seated. Finally, I have 4 students here tonight wearing braided silver and gold cords. They won the Triple Crown by earning the State Seal of Civic Engagement, maintaining a 3.0 or above GPA to be on the principal's honor roll, and being awarded a scholarship. These 4 standout La Vista La Sierra students took advantage of everything our school has to offer and are now set to launch as young adults. I'd like to ask the following students to please stand to be recognized. Mariana Alfaro, Javier Duarte Vasquez, Najma Hassan, Mohammed, and Natasha Urain. Congratulations, excellent work. You may be seated. All the alternative and continuing education students graduating here tonight have had high school journeys that are often more complex and challenging than those of their traditional high school peers. Yet here they sit, proving that perseverance and character prevail over adversity. La Sierra has students from several programs participating in today's ceremony. Independent study students chose the rigorous route of self-study through the iSierra Online Academy to graduation. ABC students knew they were being offered their last chance for a Fullerton Joint Union High School District diploma, and they did not let that opportunity slip away. Home hospital students didn't give up despite the medical conditions that kept them away from school. La Vista students were all behind in credits when they started with us, but they made the most of their second chance and are graduating on time today, and in some cases, early. Graduates, we understand and are humbled by the hardship that many of you had to overcome to be here today. Your hard work, determination, and endurance have led to this moment and will serve you well in your future. Use these skills that you developed at La Vista La Sierra to seek a future where you will be supported by a career that fuels your passion and gives you purpose, and by supervisors and colleagues who believe in you and lift you up when the road gets tough. And I can tell you from personal experience that if you have that, then you have everything. The La Vista La Sierra staff chose the theme of Elevate to lead us through the 2023-2024 school year. I am grateful to the Board of Trustees, the district administration, and our community partners who helped us elevate the supports that we offer La Vista La Sierra to make this an amazing school year for our students. And I am so grateful to my staff who elevated their practice in professional learning communities all year long to make sure our students were learning. The way that they show up for and support our students, the way that they show up for and support each other, and the way that they have shown up for and supported me throughout my principalship is a beautiful thing. As the young people sitting in front of me already know, it's good to be part of this Lion Pride. All right, graduates, for the final time, I want to remind you to keep making good choices, keep focusing on your goals, and for the first time, I don't need to remind you to keep earning all your credits. Roar on. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce La Vista graduate Trinity Stone, who will deliver our first commencement address.
Congratulations, class of 2024. We made it. Thank you to all the parents, friends, family members, teachers, and board members for coming out today to support this graduating class. Thank you to La Vista High School for giving all of us the second chance and the opportunity to get back onto the path of graduating and being able to earn our diploma. For a long time, I thought I wasn't going to be able to graduate, so I'm truly honored and thankful to have been chosen to speak in front of all of you today. I don't know about all you other seniors, but I was nervous to start here at La Vista. It was going to be the first time I was going to be back at a school in a while, and it was going to be a school I didn't know anything about. I was a sophomore who stopped going to school after the first 2 weeks at La Habra High School and didn't go to school again until January. I was under the impression that continuation or alternative schools were not the same standards as a regular comprehensive high school. I had thought that all of the students there were just bad kids that didn't care about graduating or their education, and that all the teachers and staff there were rude and didn't care about their students. But being here, I learned that wasn't true. La Vista has inspired its students to care about their education and to want to graduate. And La Vista staff and teachers are absolutely incredible and genuinely care about their students and want us to grow and better ourselves. Standing here before all of you makes me excited for the future, not just for me, but for all of us, on all of the new journeys that we will now embark on. We will be faced with hard times and we will be faced with good times. We're all going in so many different directions. Some of us will be going to college here in California, and some of us will be going to college out of state or even out of the country. Some of you may be starting your careers fresh out of high school, and some of you may be going to serve in the military. The world outside of high school is uncharted for all of us. However, before we get ahead of ourselves, let's take a moment to think about everything we have overcome and all of the hurdles we have had to jump through in order to get to this huge moment in our lives. I know for a lot of you, myself included, it definitely wasn't easy, but look at us now. We did it. I may not know what the future holds for all of us, but one thing that I do know is that we all make it through and not let anything hold us back. Today we stand here as graduating seniors, but tomorrow we will be whoever we want to be. Tomorrow is the beginning of the rest of our lives. We have the opportunity to start fresh, a clean slate, to become a newer, better person. The possibilities to come are endless. To my fellow graduates and all of the amazing, beautiful people that have come out here tonight to support us, let's take a moment to celebrate and look back at all of our accomplishments, and to look back at all of the wonderful memories we have created these past 4 years. I firmly believe that everyone here is destined for greatness and will continue to accomplish great things in their lives. Congratulations to the senior graduating class of 2024. We did it.
Thank you, Trinity. I am glad you felt so supported at La Vista. I would now like to introduce our second graduate speaker from La Sierra High School's iSierra Online Academy, Mariana Alfaro.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Teachers, staff, families, and friends, and of course, my fellow graduates. We did it. We're at the end of the road of our high school journey, thanks to our efforts, our dedication, and commitment. Thanks to all our hard work for the last 13 years, we are here, closing this chapter of our lives and ready to open a new one that is both a little scary and exciting. We all have faced challenging situations. Remember our freshman year? Because of the COVID pandemic, we kicked off our high school years in a remarkably different way, navigating our first steps into high school through screens and virtual classrooms. Thankfully, we had the technology to work from home, albeit away from our friends and teachers. Yes, it was unknown territory, but we were able to handle it, and some of us decided to stick with it when the time came to go back in person, like me. I decided to stick to virtual learning because it gave me the flexibility to learn at my own pace and in my own space. Regardless of our different learning experiences, we can say that we have finally done it. We have overcome and conquered every single challenge with which school and life presented us. Going through those moments may have been tough, but in the end, we succeeded. We are at the end of yet another school year. But this isn't just another school year gone. This is our first step into adulthood, into a job, into college, into alternative school, into another chapter of our lives. We are finally graduating. As we move on to our next adventure, there are some things that we should remember. First off, we should remember that we don't have to be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes can be learned from, and making them does not mean that we have failed. We need to embrace mistakes as an opportunity to learn something new, and that in no way means that we ourselves are failures. Rather, this experience is enhancing our knowledge, fortifying our resilience, and fostering our growth. Another important reminder is to persist unwaveringly in the face of challenges. Many times in the past, we have faced difficult roadblocks, but our resolve never wavered. We remained steadfast and continue to forge ahead. Keep this in mind as you move forward, and the reward will be astounding. One more reminder as we look ahead is to remember to let your firm conviction in your abilities be your guiding star. Our self-belief was a key factor in how we pushed through the challenges of our education, and it will continue to be a vital source of strength as we embark on new adventures. Let's pause for a moment to express our gratitude to those who contributed to our achievements. We often need a helping hand, and each of us have been supported in various ways. It's important to acknowledge and appreciate those who have assisted us in reaching our milestones. I, too, want to dedicate a moment to thank those who have personally supported my school journey. Thank you to my teachers who encouraged me throughout high school. While I often navigate tasks independently, there are moments when this isn't enough. Your guidance and encouragement have guided me and helped from feeling overwhelmed by challenges that required a helping hand. Additionally, I want to express my profound gratitude to my family for their constant support in all my endeavors. Throughout my life, they have cheered me on as I chased my ambition to become an author. As I transition from high school, I see my dream inching closer to reality, and it's due to their belief in me. A heartfelt thank you to each one of you. Finally, I would like to take a moment to thank you, my fellow graduates, the class of 2024. Your resilience in the face of challenges and your accomplishments, which once may have seemed impossible, has inspired us all. Class of 2024, let's embrace the future with open hearts and minds, ready to make our mark on the world. Thank you, and congratulations to us all.
Thank you, Mariana, for inspiring us with that speech. It is now time for me to introduce our final La Vista speaker, Vanessa Juarez.
Good evening, class of 2024, family, friends, teachers, staff, and board members. Today marks a day worth celebrating, so I thank you all for your presence. I would like to begin by personally thanking a few individuals. Mrs. Castro, thank you for always providing sanctuary to rest my uncertainties. Mrs. Reynolds, thank you for your reassuring words of kindness. And Mrs. Apolinar, thank you for your unwavering humor and encouragement. And lastly, thank you to both Mr. DeSandro and Mr. Lenz. You both have taught me that finding my place in the world doesn't have to be simple, because life itself isn't. Now, I would like to draw attention to a question that was asked of me at my first week at Vista High School. I was sitting in the back of Mr. Lenz's classroom, and I vividly remember him asking all of us, "Why are you here?" I thought, heck, I need my credits. The question seemed almost funny since I think we all knew why we were there. Many students said I need to graduate on time. One person said, "My mom forced me to come." But none gave an emotionally driven reason. Nearly everyone in that class shared the same answer. But this question carved its own space in my mind. The days following, I continued asking myself this question: why am I here? It was as if something in me clicked. I had remembered who I was and what great power we all possess within education. Class of 2024. Failure has 7 letters, but so does success. Negativity has 10 letters, but so does positivity. I want to bring to light how we have all chosen the better side of our lives. We have all worked, stressed, and perhaps even cried over the gowns that we are all in today. That deserves a moment of applause. I would like to share an anecdote with you all as I believe it will help inspire you. During my freshman year of high school, it was clear to me that life without love was life not worth living. Longing and hoping for the reality in which I could testify the fact that I was able to come to this awareness because of the love that I felt in my life. But that version of reality was not only a luxury to my younger self, but it was almost a delusion. Rather, it was love's absence that taught me how much love truly means to me. I am the only child of a mother who has looked upon me with tenderness, and I was cherished. I felt I was made to be wanted by those surrounding me and within my home. But throughout the 3 years of high school, I began to isolate myself from the world around me. I'm not very sure when that feeling of abandonment came over me. I can only recall the way life began to move in one frequency. My life stood in solitude from this absence of who I was, and total disregard for my being pierced my soul so profoundly I was spellbound. The thoughts, I am a failure, I won't make it, why even try, I give up. These were just a few of the many thoughts I had held in the back of my mind throughout my journey in high school. I had felt as though everything I had done in my life was somehow wrong. This unhealthy perspective sent me into a spiral that not one connection seemed to mend. Living confined to my own past, unable to move forward, as many of us would, I just wanted to turn back the clock, to go back to when I was precious once more in that moment of remembered rapture. Now I have found my place once again, and it was at La Vista High School. This school healed my relationship with education. I was given a second opportunity. I was able to move forward and succeed. As a form of redemption, I've established goals for myself. I plan to major in biology, which I will use to further a career in the medical field. So to you all, remember that we cannot go back no matter how hard we try. We can only move forward. We must find the love our hearts long for. Look for what in education makes your entire world click. Find the better you. Class of 2024, remember your own potential. Wake up to how divine and magnificent you are. Never forget the way your words and thoughts carry power. Your presence was one made to be seen. So from now on, anytime you begin to lose yourself, I want you all to look in the mirror and tell yourselves, I really, really love you. Thank you.
Thank you, Vanessa. We are excited to see what's next on your journey. Now it is my honor to introduce Fullerton Joint Union High School District Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Ed Atkinson, to deliver the district administration address.
Thank you, Mrs. Liana. On behalf of the superintendent of the Fullerton Joint Union High School, Dr. Steve McLaughlin, I welcome you to and thank you for attending the commencement ceremony of the 2024 graduation of La Sierra La Vista High School. Graduates, I congratulate you. Your dedication and hard work has earned you an opportunity to be here and to be recognized this evening. You should be incredibly proud of your accomplishment. I would like to thank the family, friends, and staff members who are here tonight for your love and support of these outstanding students. You too have earned the opportunity to celebrate alongside of them. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of this evening and to celebrate with you, and enjoy your evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Atkinson. It is now time for the presentation of the class. I would like to ask School Board Member Mrs. Marilyn Bushey to join me at the podium. Trustee Bushey, it is with great pride that I present to you the graduating class of 2024. As principal of La Vista and La Sierra High Schools, I officially certify that these seniors have successfully completed the graduation requirements as prescribed by the Board of Trustees of the Fullerton Joint Union High School District.
It's a pleasure and an honor for me to represent the Board of Trustees at the graduation of La Vista High School class of 2024. Probably the least memorable part of your graduation will be the speeches, except, of course, Trinity's and Vanessa's and Mariana's, who were wonderful. You did a great job. I really can't remember if I even had speakers at my high school graduation. You can ask your parents if they remember and see if they have the same problem that I did. But I do remember some things I heard at other graduations. A newspaper columnist told a graduating class to be wise in making choices because choices would shape their lives and the lives of everyone around them. I know you've heard this many times from your principal, Mrs. Leana. Will you continue to make good choices? A young man graduating from a school in this district a few years ago wished this for his friends, and I offer his wish to you, that you be known not only for what you do in life, but also for the kind of person you are. And finally, what I hope you remember, and this came from my daughter's graduation speech, 6 requests I often make of graduates. Accept responsibility for your own actions. Make a commitment to lasting relationships. Love your country. Have sympathy for the needs in society. Have a sense of humor. Learn to ask the right questions. Congratulations and good luck to every one of you. And on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I have the pleasure of accepting this class for graduation.
Thank you, Trustee Bushey. It is now time to hand out the diplomas. I would like to invite the students in the front row to stand and line up for the roll call, which will be read by our counselors and student intervention liaison, Mrs. Castro, Mrs. Medina, Mr. Diaz, and Mr. Medina.
Vanessa Juarez. Justin Campos. Trinity Stone. Stacy Canales Izaguirre. Mariana Alfaro. Samantha Carranza. Marissa Alvarez. Abubakar Diallo. Yanet Anguiano Rivera. Genesis Moran. Jonathan Belon. Najma Hassan Mohammed. Mason Barney. Valerie Herrera. Arlen Bradley. Vienna Lopez. Michael Luna Reed. Sophia Luna. Brandon Mamaril. Christopher Segovia. Asma Mohammed. Kimberly Dalledos. Carly Moore. Nathan Wagner. Claudia Ocampo. Sarah Garcia. Leslie Quintero. Brianna Rodriguez. Giovanni Rodriguez. Natasha Urain. Rojas. Marcela Chai Chavez. Anthony Salgado. Aiden Coe. Adamari Vargas. Rudy Rafe. Elida Alvarado Rodas. Catherine Gutierrez Garcia. Mateo Michael Sierra Metaro. Brianna Lopez. Sergio Davila Hernandez. Jeffrey Martinez. Daniel Diaz. Kimberly Navarro. Jocelyn Diaz. Desiree Ortiz. Jaden Fazio. Ian Perez Fabian. Rebecca Fuentes Ruiz. Diego Piñeda. Yahaira Gutierrez. José Braya Raimundo Pablo. Zachariah Silverin. Trinity Simon. Marcos Sanchez. Diana Guadalupe. Alejandro Aguilar. Michelle Morales. Brian Gonzalez Flores. Kylie Cano. Jesus Banderas. Calvin Coslet. Adriana Cortez. Orlando Diaz. Hernán González. Oswaldo Fuentes Ruiz. Zachary Flores. Raheel Mohammed. Destiny Forcone. Natasha Reese. Eddie Reyes. Madeline Solis. Anthony Gutierrez. Nefi Becerra. Jennifer Cabrera. Carlos Cabrera Contreras. Esmeralda Ramos. Emily Lucas. Alexis Bailon. Michael Rodriguez Murillo.
Evelyn Ortiz Canseco.
Dylan Vargas.
Kayla Sandoval.
Brayden Wynn.
Yuridia Segura Sanchez.
Rebecca Dos Santos.
Elena Vidari.
Brian Garcia Martinez.
Milky Rich Molano.
Zaylin Jones.
Anali Perez.
Carlos Cervantes Mendez.
Valeria Anaí Hernández Flores.
Amar Cruz.
Kaylee Islas.
Amar Dockery.
John Mercado.
Xavier Garcia.
Edwin Pinedo.
Israel Acosta.
Anthony Alonso.
Jerónimo Chiloc Chai.
Brian Rodriguez.
Estuardo Álvarez Reyes.
Isaac Pennington.
Dalia Monares Tapia.
Mardoqueo Castillo.
Daniela Armas Camarón. Camarán.
Javier Duarte Vázquez.
Michael Andrade.
Ruby Ramírez.
Alexis Contreras.
Ashley Robles.
Melanie Carlin.
Justine Altamirano.
Kimberly Carano.
Vincent Cerna.
Benito Piloco Toc.
Angel Zarate.
Frank Rosado.
Alexa Acevedo.
Victoria Holguín.
Carlos Zúñiga.
Lucas Elliott.
Isabella Arce.
Claudia Roche Sokoki.
Mia Diaz.
Charlotte Loreto.
Selene Insunza.
Emily Gonzalez.
June Hagen.
Alejandro Galvez.
Juliet Olea.
Jordan Sandoval.
Brian Hilario.
Andrew Escamilla.
Aiden Becerra.
Jolissa Sanchez Alvarez.
Michael Mendez.
Guadalupe Rios Mendoza.
Jesus Reyes.
Angel Garcia.
Brian Larios.
Brian Moreno.
Brandon Elizarraras. Manuel Lopez. Carlos Lopez. Jasmine Santiago.
Class of 2024, please stand. As As principal of La Vista and La Sierra High Schools, I have the honor of being the first to congratulate you. As graduates, you now have the distinction of turning your tassels from the left side of your cap to the right. Right hands up. Ready? Turn your tassels to the right side. To the Board of Trustees, to the Assistant Superintendent, to the staff, and to the assembled guests, I present the class of 2024. Congratulations. And that is it. I love that. Yeah, I love that too. Cue the music.
We are the Lions, oh, we like to move like that, like that. We are the Lions, oh, we like to move like that, like that. This is the time, this is the place where we roll, the place where we win. In this debate, in this debate, see our ball, see our kumela. Come on now. Come a long way since the day that we started. When our dreams were bigger than mountains. Nobody said that we're gonna make it. But look at us now, look at us now. We're sitting on top of the world. Everybody knows it, everybody knows it. This time we're winning the gold. Everybody knows it, everybody knows it. We are the Lions, oh, we like to move like that, like that. We are the Lions, oh, we like to move like that, like that. This is the time, this is the place where we roll, the place where we win. In this debate, in this debate.